Oh gosh. Hello everybody. Welcome to Viterbi's. This is the fifth?
I have too many.
We've done this before, but this is the only one that matters. Welcome to Hot Ones, Burning Questions with Viterbi. I'm Maya. I'm a current senior studying Industrial and Systems Engineering here at the Viterbi School of Engineering.
And I'm Sofia. I'm a transfer student and I'm a junior studying computer science.
And what special guest do we have with us today?
I'm the only guest that agrees, to do it.
Special.
Hi, my name is Paul Ledesma. I'm the Executive Director of Undergraduate Admission here at the USC Viterbi School of Engineering. And once again, officially and formally regretting every one of these decisions I've made to come here today.
Seriously, Paul is the biggest fan. Paul is the reason I'm here again. This is my second time doing this.
Yes.
So, because first,
This is my first time. I'm a little bit scared, but it's okay. We're
It's
as
great.
mentally prepared as we can be.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is we have a list of questions. These are common things that a lot of prospective students or people will be asking Paul and I guess the rest of us as students here at Viterbi. So as we go through this list of questions, we have a collection of hot sauces right here, collectively getting hotter. I'm also collectively getting hotter just thinking about it. It was a very difficult episode a couple years ago. So yeah, is there anything else we want to prime with before getting into it?
Let's go.
I think we're good.
Okay, so let's put our first sauce on the chicken. We have
Go for it.
chicken, sun chips, milk here.
This is the first one?
Yeah, so the first one is the classic hot sauce. So
This is from Hot Ones.
yes, we ordered a pack from Hot Ones. We also have some returners.
Put it on the chicken.
Oh,
my
wow.
God, that was a bad idea.
I
I think you got to put it on it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
see, that's like a lot. I'm
gonna do
gonna
as
dip.
much as
Paul,
you
Yeah,
guys.
just,
come on, do it.
a whole bunch here. So first question, how do students stand out in admissions? This is for Paul, by the way.
I took too big of a bite. How do students stand out? This is a common question. By the way, this is delicious. I don't know, right? We good?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good so far.
Students are often wondering how do they stand out, and one way they often ask that question is, what are you looking for? In other words, like how do we fill the shape of the mold you're looking for to find the perfect student? And I think the often frustrating answer that I give, but I want to make sure I'm clear about, is that we're not looking for anything in particular. What we are trying to do is find students that can add their unique perspective, their unique experiences to our student body. And that's a lot of different things. So we're not looking for someone that is a hardcore engineer. We're not looking for someone that's captain of the football team. We're not looking for someone that is the lead on their robotics team. We are looking for all of them to come into play. And obviously I'm using some shorthand here for stereotypes or certain kind of archetypes inside of high school. But we're looking for you. If you have the academic preparation to do well in an engineering program, you're going to have a unique perspective, and we want to be able to have you come in. In the application process, standing out is probably not something you want to do, because oftentimes when people stand out, it's usually not a positive thing. And so what we want to do in your application is you want to make sure that you're approaching the application with authenticity in mind, that you're not attempting to be bigger or broader than anyone else, but that you are authentically sharing your story so that we can better understand who you are and your unique perspective. I will say, don't hold back anything. This is not an opportunity to be modest, but tell us everything you possibly can about yourself. And authenticity is probably the biggest thing that we want to see in an applicant.
Yeah, good answer, Paul. And also good strategy there, eating half of the nugget. I feel like I just like
Oh, you want the whole thing?
whole bite, yeah, all in one.
I'm hungry too, by the way, so this is good.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't want to
I
want sun chips instead?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
good with the chicken. Okay.
What's next?
So our next sauce, pineapple and habanero. I think we've had this one before,
There we
and
go.
I think it like genuinely tastes good. Like the last one, I thought that was really tasty.
That was good.
one.
I'm
That
going
was
to buy
good.
this when I'm at home.
Yeah.
I might take it from you.
Alrighty, so yeah, this is number 2, and then we'll have the next question. I'll pour it directly on the
I'll
nugget.
start asking
That's
the
a
next
good amount
question.
Yeah,
there.
what's the next question?
So how do you decide who gets into what major, and is there a cap for those majors?
That's a great question, because this is often asked. Sorry, here we go.
Thank you.
Often asked because a lot of engineering schools will have very specific caps, very specific things that they're looking for in each of the majors. And as I just described, we're not looking for any one particular thing. Academic preparation. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to answer.
Cheers.
I put too much on. Academic preparation for all of our majors is exactly the same. You know, we want to see students doing well in math and science classes. We'll make sure that that math class, and they at least have success proven in calculus. That does get hotter as I keep talking. And that's what's important to us. But we don't have specific caps or impacted programs where there's a certain number of seats in each one of the majors, we can adjust our incoming class based on the applicant pools each year and adjust and bring things up and bring things down as necessary. And also working with our faculty and industry experts based on what the outcomes are going to be and what they're looking like as far as opportunities for career advancement as we move forward. We don't want to be flooding the market with people that aren't necessarily needed, and we don't want to be bringing in too less of people that are needed. And so, I forgot what your question was already. How do we decide who gets into what major? We're considering people for the major that they put down in their application. So it's not like you read more like an environmental engineer, we're going to admit you to. That doesn't happen. You know, you tell us what you want to do, we admit you directly to that particular program. Does that answer that question?
Yeah, and I think that's really cool about Viterbi because I remember when I was applying, it's if you get accepted to a specific major within Viterbi, you get accepted to all of Viterbi. So it's like cool to switch in between and do.
Yeah, you have the opportunity to change your major if it's not right for you once you find that. I should add, as a transfer student, it is slightly different there in that as a student applying as a transfer student, there is specific academic preparation that we want to see for your specific major at whatever college or university you're attending ahead of time. So you should check out our transfer website for the specifics because it's way too detailed to get into here, but transfer is slightly different than the first year.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, great answers. And okay, second one finished. What are the reviews? What are we thinking?
That one tasted really good. I think I liked it better than the first one.
Oh yeah, I like them both. I realize I'm having a harder time talking about the second one.
Yeah.
We're only at number 2.
Yeah, no, right? We're at number 2. The questions get harder and the sauces get hotter. Just pulling out all the lines here.
That was good.
We're gonna watch this over. I'm just be like, what am I doing? Okay. Paul, do you want to introduce this one?
Oh, this one. Oh, cool. Los Calientes Rojo. So this is also from Hot Ones. I've seen it on the show. If you haven't recognized this at all, I am a huge Hot Ones fan, and so I'm pumped for this.
This one's is this a 5 out of 10? So the first one was like a 1 out of 10 ranking from Hot Ones. This one is a 5 out of 10.
So that was 1?
That was
2.
A 2.
Yeah.
This one's 3. This one's 5. So we hit the midpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the spiciest one is a 10 out of 10. Okay.
Okay, ready? Here you go.
It's gonna be awkward.
It's definitely getting hotter.
I don't want to jinx myself. It seemed easier than all of them.
Hey. Okay. What is the derivative of natural log? No, I'm just kidding. Why do you need calculus?
You could ask that to me without hot sauce and I would give you the same exact look.
So why do you need calculus to get into Viterbi? Even if you already have a strong math background, like why are you asking for calculus?
Calculus is the building block and the foundation for everything that engineering and computer scientists do. And I think that most people know this. You okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good.
I think most people know this, and I think you guys can jump in here, is that there is a difference between every math you take prior to calculus than when you take calculus. And it starts to help you understand how the world moves, and calculus creates the ideas of what happens inside of physics as well. So all of this preparation for calculus is important to understand. And we know, we have strong data to back this up, that if you have proven success in calculus, then you are going to be prepared for our program and will do well in our program. And the opposite is also true. When we see students not do well in calculus or don't have exposure to calculus, it is exactly the opposite. It is incredibly hard to do well in our engineering program without prior success and exposure to calculus, because we want to make sure that we're bringing in students that are going to be successful in our program. So calculus is honestly one of the most important building blocks of your high school preparation before you move in.
Yeah, I'll even explain this to people in high school. Like, I feel like there's always a learning curve when it comes to calculus. Like, certain people will pick it up quicker than others. But yeah, to be able to hit that learning curve before going into college, because your classes already get progressively harder and a lot of them build off calculus. So I think it was, at least in my case as well, super valuable to have that behind me already.
Yeah.
And be comfortable with at least one part of all of these new classes I'm taking.
And there are some people that do great in math until they hit calculus, and so also seeing performance in calculus is a pretty important part.
Yeah. All right, I definitely didn't put as much sauce on this as you guys did. But then this is
this what we're doing now?
This.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You haven't done this before.
I haven't done any of these before.
Number 4, what's the primer? What's the
You
context?
do it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, so this is the one that made me, I cried real tears last time I had this sauce, and it messed my stomach up for probably 2 days after this video. I don't know why I agreed to this again, we weren't planning on using this sauce. It was like right before we filmed this, Paul was like, we got to do it. We got to do the bomb. So this is, it's even like it's like just like a dark, unnatural color. It's like chunky.
Looks a little bit like fake blood.
Yeah, you see, I'm sure they can fit in here. Yeah, no, so this is
I
the
do want to be
bomb.
clear. Oh, I can breathe it. Oh God, I just took a breath of it.
You put a lot on, too.
Yeah, I know. Because go big or go home.
Okay. There's one more thing after this.
I know. I will take credit. You guys said not to do it, and I said, no, bring it in. And I was feeling really like we could do this, and now I'm regretting, again, as I started, every decision I've made up until this point.
Okay, I'm gonna like spread this. We gotta get some, maybe like even out the surface
What level
area.
is this
Like maybe
one?
that'll help.
It doesn't matter. It's the same.
Okay.
Wait, okay. If you haven't had any milk yet, prime yourself.
No.
You're
Paul.
asking the next question, Paul.
I'm asking. Awesome. Here we go. I'm going to take a
Okay.
bite first.
Cheers. I'm good.
Okay. So, Safia, you start us off. Why Viterbi? What appealed to you and made Viterbi stand out in your college choice? I'm sorry I'm talking through the mouth of the food.
Give me 1 second.
Are you burning or are you just laughing at me
No,
talking with my
I'm-
mouth full?
No, I'm good. I swear.
You sure? Did you put enough on?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, it's
What was the question? Why Viterbi? The main reason I think I chose Viterbi was, there's 2 main reasons. As a transfer student, the Viterbi admission counselors made it a really easy process to transfer to school in comparison to other schools I was looking at. They guided me every step of the way. They told me what classes I should look into, what they were expecting of me to make me a stronger applicant. And also, as for the actual program itself, I really like the interdisciplinary works of Viterbi because I'm someone who didn't necessarily know.
Are you licking the air?
Just chill. I didn't necessarily know what field or even what major I wanted to end up in. Even though I did end up choosing CS, I like that Viterbi gave the option to switch into different majors, to explore different career paths, to do interdisciplinary studies, and even getting involved with students who like might have a dance minor or a songwriting minor. Even right now I'm taking a dance class, so I liked how you could just play around with your own studies and really get involved in campus either way.
How about you, Maya?
I really like. This burns so much.
I'm good.
Small class sizes, engineering plus,
Is this your microphone?
sunny SoCal. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I can feel it in my ear.
You're right, though. I can too.
It's so
Do you
bad.
think it's gone bad?
Yeah.
That's 3 years old.
That's 3 years old.
That's 3 years old. Does it go bad? Was it ever good?
Should we just go to the next one? Just bite the bullet?
We're good. We're in.
Okay.
Next one. All right, this is the one that's on the show. The Last Dab. 10 out of 10. Apollo. Bring it. I thought it had a stopper on it because that one didn't come out.
Can we get some more milk?
I really want you guys to like toss this next time, so I'm not putting it on.
My ear's really hurting.
All right, you guys ready?
No.
Okay.
We need napkins also, by
That's
the way.
what I said multiple times. And for context, our producer, Javon,
By the way, you two have been behind the camera this entire time for multiple years and never done this.
said, nah, no napkins, it's okay. And I'm like, I'm gonna cry. It's going to happen. Why can't, I can't even feel my mouth.
Do you want to eat it first, or do you want me to ask
We
you?
eat it first.
Okay.
I was just waiting for you to go, why? 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 Did you even get any on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I know this is running like crazy. Okay.
The last question we have for today is, what are the details on applying to Viterbi?
Why'd you look them up? No, okay.
That's a great point.
Okay. if you're thinking about applying to the Viterbi School of Engineering here at USC, you have a couple applications to think about. First off, we have first-year applicants coming out of high school, and we have transfer applicants coming from different colleges and universities. First-year applicants, early action, which is your opportunity to be considered for merit-based scholarships. You get your application in by November 1st, and you select the early action box on the Common Application. By the way, it's a Common App school. That's where I forgot to mention that. Common App. So commonapp.org or on our website will link you off. Full application is the Common Application plus the USC questions. Make sure you're applying to a Viterbi School of Engineering major as your first choice major on the application. That's VSE as a Viterbi School major.
This one's hitting,
It's hitting
later.
really late.
It's hitting really late, but it's hitting.
VSE major as your first choice major on the application. How's my posture? And making sure you get your application by November 1st for early action to be considered for merit-based scholarships.
My body is like rejecting this. It's like shaking right
I'm
now.
crying.
If you're not going to apply early action, which I encourage you to do so, we have a regular decision deadline, which is January 15th for a regular decision. If you're a transfer applicant, you don't need to worry about any of those things and not even look at the application until you get to your winter break after your fall term. And the transfer application is due on February 15th, and that is also for scholarship consideration. So I think those are all the questions. Yes?
Oh, you did really well with that last one.
Thank you. If you have any other questions or you need any information, send us hot sauce. If you have any other questions, I'm sweating out of my ears.
Send us milk, send us rice.
Okay, your mouth just fed.
Oh, yeah? If you have any other questions or you need further information, our website, viterbiadmission.usc.edu, has all of the answers. Or email us at vadmit@usc.edu. Or call us at 213-600-9919. Or see us on the road. We've got lots of events coming near you, viterbi.link/events. Or come visit campus, viterbi.link/events. Or go to one of these students' live events that are going on, viterbi.link/events. Or find these guys on Instagram and TikTok at Viterbi Student. Find our Instagram account at Viterbi Admission. Are we done yet?
listen to our podcast. You can hear Paul and I have conversations where we're
not crying.
like crying, or maybe we are crying. I don't know.